Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's week 11. Return starts at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Jets take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd down from the gun. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw here. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing off the play fake. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Finds the in route complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the 1st.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here we go, set. Viking 18, Buffalo 18.
They are throwing it again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down. Sticking to the air here. Has it in close. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go. 7 Pirates, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hauled in left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to pass on second and short. He'll put everything he's got behind it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
19 Lions. Mustang 19.
From the gun on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Has it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
He's got it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
This one is up and good. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Ready? Panthers, 70 Rangers, 70, trap 60, trap 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Down. Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now looking to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, New York. The Jets lower the deficit to a single possession.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 7.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Cut out left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. On first down, they'll run. He's out in the clear. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
So we're through one. It's a 14-7 game. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
19 Tiger.
To the left side, Sanders has it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Pass play now. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Ready up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set.
Still sticking with the passing game. Complete over the middle. And he stops. Give him about 7 on the play and give his offense a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Hut, hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go.
They send a man in motion.
Cougar 19.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, and that's no good. I don't know if the snap and hold were clean, and he is not able to knock it through. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Pioneer. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's second down. Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Simple dive up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot.
And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers push the lead to 20.
Jets 7.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
On the set.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
18 Rattler. 18. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 19 Lion. 19 Type. 19 Type. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him on the crossing route. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
19. Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Set. Hurt. Buffalo 18. Ready?
First and 10, looking to throw. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shut up. Bronco 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw again on second down. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Right in. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Warrior 70.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Finds him on the slant. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Ready?
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
18, Rattler. 8, ready? Panther 60, Panther 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19 tight, 19. Hey, smash. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He's going to throw it again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They've helped them get this early lead, Brock, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push this game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last 2 drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build the momentum and build on this lead.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Back to throw now. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's completed right side. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Steelers set to punt it. Back deep is Austin. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go. Mustang 19. Viking 18. Check, 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 check. Go.
One final shot before the half. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you coming to the house to get me. He ain't show. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real.
Okay, break.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19, Warrior 70, 18, Rattler, Buffalo 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Check smash. 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll throw on second and 10. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, at this point, Brock, the surprise isn't that he nearly threw another interception, right? It's that these guys actually let him off the hook defensively this time by dropping it.
Kate, they let him off the hook. Let him off the hook. And the stat sheet might forget that near interception, but the coaches won't. That's called a turnover-worthy play.
Seven Pirates.
Way too many of
Let's
them.
go now. 18 Cardinal. Check smash. Ready?
Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So first down from the 41.
The 41-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 8. Hey, smash. Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
60 Bobcat. 70. 19. Dragon 60. Ready?
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Cup 19, down. Hawks 70, Hawks 60 Mavericks. 18 Rattler.
Throwing it again here. That one's complete over the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the double.
All set now. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Bison. 60. 18 Pioneer. Chop 60.
They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
19 tight. Viking 18. 7 Pirates.
throws from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20.
70 Lions. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Sends this to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throw left side, caught by Brown. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 8 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Back-to-back carries here. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Taken down at the
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Let's go. Viking, 18 Rattlers.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Chased out to his right. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Punting unit out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Ready up.
No gain on the play.
79, bro.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
3/4 in the books from this one. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Shut up.
They're going to try and throw it here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Bronco 80. Panther 11.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
7 targets. 60 Maverick.
Pass play coming here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Down. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Chop 60. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and just 2 to go.
18, Pioneer. Here we go, here we go. Warriors 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lion. Get up.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
They'll throw to start the drive. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. He's got room to roam. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great at the Turkey Bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Drawing up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a designed run for him.